Oh, some of the boys are back in town. What's up, Weezy?
What it do?
It's a 2-man show, man. Me and you, dog.
Let's get it going.
It's been a long time.
Been a long time coming.
Yeah. Hey, man. Chill, though. You know what I'm saying? I don't need all that.
You don't need all what?
See what I'm saying?
I gotta beat myself. Shit, we need all we can get today. All we can get.
Give me your song of the week, dog.
Song of the week for me.
Mhm.
Slow song.
Okay.
Usher, nice and slow, man. It's been a rough week.
Been a rough week. Tired.
Tired, man.
Dog tired.
Tired.
Dog tired. I can dig
Tired.
it. My song of the week is Pusha T and Malice. I Pray For You.
I used on that bullshit this week.
See what I'm saying? See what you on. I see what you on.
No, I'm just saying it.
Nah, it's me and you, dog.
Yeah.
When last time you listened to some Pusha?
Ooh, that sound like something else you say right there. It's been a long time. I'm still hot at Pusha T.
I see what's going on. Cameraman, what's your song of the week, gang?
What's that Big Time and Juvenile?
You don't got a song of the week.
Big Time is a Juvenile trying to make a million. Okay. You see, baby, nodding away. No, you got to say that. That's your people. You hold your. I hope you hold me down like that. Do he hold me down like that?
Yeah. Yeah.
In the depending on the situation, now you gonna hold me down?
You knock down your coffee?
Nah. Nah, that's yo. Let's just get to it, man. Let's go.
Full Sport Press.
Yeah. No layup line, no warm-ups, no nothing. We just walking right into the stadium, get into the game. Let's do it. When the beat on, then it's on. Wearing our right jerseys on the road, cause how we feel where we roam is our home. Leaving these other podcasts null and void. The show can't miss something like Tom Shepard and corduroys. Full Sport Press, you know them boys. Jay run the point, lock for 3, and me, I crash the boards. Weezy told you that it's paid for.
Full Sport Press.
Greetings and salutations. I would like to welcome everybody back and some of you for the first time to the Full Sport Press podcast, the premier sports podcast for the consummate sports fan. And this is your one-stop shop for all sports-related news and topics. I am Jay Hove.
It's your boy Weezy. What it do?
Coach Locke is out on assignment. Go Tigers. Jeff is out on assignment. Shout out to you, Jeff.
Show must go on.
Show got to go on, man. This is a Jeff production. What's going on, cameraman? How you doing, brother?
Good vibes.
Vibes is high. Vibes is high.
Good vibes.
Yeah.
Man.
Me and you, dog.
Hey,
It's first time in a long time.
first time in a long time.
Long time. You got a lot of pressure on you, man. Got to hold up
Nah,
your end
no,
of the
ain't no
bargain.
pressure.
Ain't no pressure?
Mm-mm.
Okay, there it is.
I showed up. Ain't no pressure.
That's all that matters. Episode 556. We're discussing the best landing spots for the 2025 defensive free agency class.
FSP style.
Always FSP style,
That ain't you. That ain't in your line. Better than them know it.
and you better damn believe it. Let's kick it off, Weezy. Best of the week. Talk to the people.
Best of the week for me is man, softball stars this week.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta get the girls back out there.
Now, you was popping a lot of shit. You said you was going to coach and do all this. What's going on?
I'm back assistant. I ain't a head coach. But if we had a year like we had last year, by year's end, I will be a head coach. I promise you. Cause every week had a different parent got to bring snacks.
Okay, different team on.
Mm.
That's all right. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. Shout out to the snacks.
Watch out to the snacks though, cause some of them snacks be homemade, and watch out with the snacks.
Yeah. Got to watch them. My best of the week is Happy Gilmore 2. Now, nearly 30 years later, Happy Gilmore is returning with a sequel this year. The release date is July the 12th.
I'm gonna watch that.
Happy Gilmore 2. I'm all for a good remake.
Yeah.
There haven't been a successful remake, though. What was that?
They screwed the Lion King.
Coming to America wasn't good. Coming to America. Yeah,
Yeah.
Coming to America 2. It wasn't good. But that's a TV show. First Prince, yes. It's a TV show. Yeah.
Coming to America.
What was a
too
good
long.
movie? There was a remake.
I ain't seen one.
It's
'Cause
tough.
I'm not a big movie guy. You a big movie guy.
Yeah, not really. No, me and you don't watch movies. I don't watch movies. I don't remember the
I
last
used to
time
watch
I watched
movies. A lot of
Used to. Yeah. I don't watch movies no more.
I ain't
Documentaries.
documentaries. I would like a good sports documentary.
Yeah. You don't be watching them now, though. What do you be doing? What do you watch?
5-year-old kid.
That's right. Worst of the week, Weezy. Talk to the people.
Worst of the week is two things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like Jeff did 2 things. Worst of the week, first off, my allergies, man, been eating me alive this
It's
week.
still on you right now. I can see it.
I don't know what's going on this week. I've been trying to get out, get my walk on, man. This allergy been eating me alive. Second worst of the week is I did my spaces this week, and somebody tried to completely take over my damn spaces.
Who? Jeff.
Nah, you.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
I was
You
really.
called me Uncle Tom on my own damn show.
And then you muted me.
Yeah, so.
Why
out to
you
the
mute me,
Spaces.
dog?
Shout out to the spaces, man. If you like the spaces, tune in each and every Wednesday,
Yeah, 9 p.m. Central.
9 p.m. Good time.
Why you kick me out, bro?
Cause I'm trying to conduct a show, man.
Nah, but that was good banter that me and you was
Good
having.
good banter for a minute.
Oh, no. And then you brought on people and the Councilman Jeff. Jeff wasn't giving you nothing.
Jeff gonna be hard at you for saying that.
Oh, no. Okay. My worst of the week is Around the Horn, guys. ESPN says that its weekday debate series will televise its final episode on May 23
About time.
after 23 years.
About
More
time.
than 4,900 episodes, man. Clap for the guys, man. Around the Horn. That was a great show.
Yeah, it's time for it to go.
Gave a lot of opportunities for a lot of people that we see on TV now, from Michael Smith to Jamel Hill,
Yep.
Justin Tinsley. It's a bunch of people that was on that show, man, that they usually are journalists. They don't really get a chance to kind of speak in that type of form, but to get that type of chance to people like that was cool to see, man.
What's my guy on there that has the board in the background? I forgot his name.
Not Bob Ryan, but
Not Bob Ryan.
yeah, the other dude.
Yeah, he also
Oh man,
white guy.
yeah. What is his name?
And what's the host name? What's the host?
Tony
gonna do?
Reale.
What's he gonna do now?
I don't know. He started out as Stat Boy on PTI. Yeah. Man. What a time, man. All right, let me do Jeff's job. You can check us out on iTunes, Facebook, IG, Google Play, Spotify, YouTube, Amazon Music. To catch up on the full archive of past episodes of FSP, just simply search Full Sport Press Podcast. Weezy? Before we get started with the first half, do you have a yellow box of Cheerios award recipient for the listeners?
I do. This week's award recipient is none other than your guy.
It's my guy.
You love this guy.
It's my guy.
Has he let you down?
Not yet. Not yet.
Really?
No. We just looked it up. Top 10 all-time career NBA earnings.
Yeah, some of that ain't earned though.
He earned it. He earned it.
It ain't earned.
No, he earned it.
It ain't earned.
He earned it.
Paul George, he ain't earned it.
He earned it.
It was given.
It was earned. Paul George and the Philadelphia 76ers are having a disappointing season. Now their big summer signing has a plan to turn things around. No more podcasting. It was February the 26th, and the Philadelphia 76ers were 20-38, and Paul George canceled his podcast to focus on basketball. Paul went on his podcast to say, and I quote, "I plan to take a break from the pod just to focus on getting my body right and getting mentally right," explaining that he wanted his team to, and I quote, "give ourselves a chance to be in contention to compete for a championship." Here's the thing. They were way, way out of the play-in. There was no reason to do that. You probably should have did that probably a little earlier. Yeah, not before the season. But he saw the writing on the wall in some of that. Once things went left, you cut it down and shut it down.
All that's telling me is podcast ain't doing numbers.
Out of pocket, one of the most successful. Now, you got 758,000 followers. Now that podcast is doing numbers. It's just one of those things where he just been a disappointment this season. 18 games missing due to injuries. That 22 points a game that we saw is down to 16. Now is the time you think you should suspend to focus on basketball? Nah, man. Why did it take him so long, Weezy?
He has a lot of things going on. First of all, he hasn't lived up to being the hot ticket this summer.
Does it have anything to do with Joel Embiid?
Not much.
Dang.
I think it made about 10% of it. Is Paul George putting up all-star numbers?
No,
he wasn't an all-star this year.
He hyperextended his knee twice, broke his pinky. That's a lot of stuff.
I'm just telling you, he hasn't lived up.
Yeah.
And And I've always been a Paul George accuser.
Yeah, you hate him.
I don't hate him.
You hate him.
He's not the game saving play. He ain't never been the game saving play to me.
Okay.
I know you think
Nah, he
different.
good. Now Paul George is good.
I ain't
He
saying
just ain't been in good situations.
I ain't saying he ain't good.
When he was with the Clippers, Kawhi stayed injured. When he was with the OKC Thunder, it was a situation where Russ wasn't.
They was best friends then, remember?
Yeah. Then when he was with the Pacers, he ran into prime Bron. So he just been dealt some bad hands, like Reggie Miller. Reggie Miller's dealt some bad
Yeah,
hands.
but Paul George has been getting money for a while in the NBA. He should have one of them. He should have one of these one of these years where, like, I'm the man of the team. I can carry it.
He can do it.
Win.
He can do it. I'm telling
I
you, that'll
think
be
he
fine.
can, but he hasn't.
One more year. You bring it back one more year. I just don't like the fact that you wait until February to stop hooping. Like, that's crazy.
And the season's done.
The season's over with, but that's what I'm saying. Do this in December, and you say, man, I'm going to stop podding after that, man. $49 million to play basketball. I'm going to take this to my boy. It's my boy PG. We're going to talk.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, I was about to say you guys, but you ready to get started the first half?
Full Sport Press.
Hey, it's your man, Coach Locke. Y'all make sure y'all check out the Full Sport Press podcast every Monday, wherever you stream your podcast episodes. Like I always say, get a drummer song.
Revolution will be podcasted. First half, the hottest sports news of the past week, like we do each and every week here at the Full Sport Press podcast. Before we get started, I'm J-Ho.
It's your boy Weezy. J-Ho, where to find you on social media, my brother?
It's me, J-Ho on Instagram and Twitter. Let's talk on Twitter and Spaces. I'm finna start doing Spaces the right way. I'm finna start doing Spaces the right way. Cameron, you gonna put together a graphic for me?
More content.
More content. You got one day, I got the next day.
More content. Don't matter.
You know, I ain't.
FSP_Weezy on IG. I'm at How Weezy on Twitter. Holla at me.
All right, let's talk some combine, man. The 2025 NFL Scouting Combine brought hundreds of future NFL players to Lucas Oil Stadium in Indy for 4 days. Interviews, measurements, and on-field drills and events. Some players outperformed expectations, while others did not. Here are the winners and losers from the combine. Starting with the winners, Weezy. Give me your first winner and why.
My first winner is Maxwell Harrison.
Okay.
4.28.
4.28 is moving.
4.28, man.
Yeah.
These guys, like a 4.4 is almost slow now.
It's slow now. Jimmy Horn ran a 4.49. It was like,
I told you, you said gonna run a 4.3.
I thought he was gonna run a 4.3. Watch what he do at Pro Day in Colorado.
It ain't gonna get 2 seconds faster at a Pro Day.
I guarantee you get a 4.3 at Pro Day.
Well, they're cheating then.
No,
They get more official.
bro. A lot of that is the takeoff.
Jay, stop.
It's a takeoff.
Stop, dude.
It's a
Stop.
takeoff.
What did he? I'm not even gonna go there with you.
Okay.
Anyway, a lot of these guys are blazing fast, man.
They are.
It makes me think now, like, if you just average, if you run a 4.4, that's average now.
It is average.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that ain't nothing. Speaking of 4.4, I'm going with Matthew Golden from Texas. His teammate Isaiah Bond, shout out to the cameraman, expected to challenge former lost. Yeah, all that talk. Xavier Worthy said, I'm going to run faster than that. Come on, man. It ended up being Matthew Golden being the guy that did that. And he ran a 4.29. That's faster than is Xavier Worthy, and that's fast. But this guy was considered a first-round player, but I think he go a little bit higher, maybe into the 15s and 16s now.
Yeah. I don't think these guys at the combine take it as serious as it is. Like, you want to do as less talking as possible until you're done. Because if y'all go out there and say, man, I ain't going to drop a pass, I'll drop 2 passes, that's not good press on me.
Yeah. Where you got Jimmy Horn going in the draft?
4th, 5th round.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Third round, dog. You should do it. Not should do it. Shallow.
I told you he
4th,
would.
5th.
I told you, yeah.
Yeah, he going to be all right. My next one is Landon Jackson from Arkansas.
So you saying what's called be a steal for somebody?
Absolutely. He going to be like.
He's going to be a steal.
He's going to play. He's going to have a career like.
Yeah.
What's that dude? Sterling Shepard. Remember Sterling Shepard?
Yeah.
Played for the Giants. Yeah, he gonna have a career like that. It's gonna be a consistent long year, man. For real.
Tank Dell.
Nah, he way bigger than Tank Dell. Tank Dell, 175 pounds. Yeah, he little, man. Little bitty dude. My next one is Landon Jackson from Arkansas. He was considered a top 50 prospect entering the combine, but I think he is now squarely into the first round. Arkansas product put on a show in the skills portion, 6'6", 264. Offers a lot of help for NFL teams. So this is the guy, man. Landon Jackson from Arkansas. He's going to be a killer. Give me another winner.
Another one of my winners is Dante Thornton Jr. from
Okay.
Tennessee.
Okay.
Big guy.
Yeah.
Running 4.3 flat.
4.3 flat.
Moving. 6 foot.
Yeah.
Moving. I think he put himself up in the second round.
Yeah. Yeah. Another guy to put himself in the first round is Nick Emery from South Carolina. He's expected to put on the show, and he definitely delivered. One of the most athletic DBs I've seen in a very long time. Size, athleticism, production at South Carolina. I think he's a for sure fire first round pick. Nick Emery from South Carolina.
They said his vertical was crazy.
Crazy. Now he tested great. That's what I'm saying. A lot of these, like James Pierce, gonna test crazy. It's the off the field stuff that's gonna bang up a lot of these dudes.
They said this draft right here. After you get the first 3 or 4 picks,
Yeah.
everybody's pretty much the same.
Now everybody's good. This is gonna be a deep ass draft. I'm telling you, it's gonna be guys picked at 38, 45, 56.
No,
It's gonna
You
kill.
listen what I'm saying. So you're saying they said it's 3
Yeah.
or 4 game changers.
Yeah.
Can't misses in this draft.
Yeah.
Maybe 3 at the most.
Abdul Carter, Cam Ward, Shador Sanders.
Or
Running back,
no,
Ashton Jensen,
mm-mm. the cornerback from Colorado,
Travis Hunter.
Travis Hunter.
People ain't talking about him enough. That's true.
Yeah,
That's right.
They said, and after that, everybody's like, if you get him,
You're not gonna lose.
you're not gonna lose.
You're not gonna lose. Yeah. Another winner for me is running backs. This running back class has been touted as the best running back class
Deep
in the modern history. You got Omarion Hampton, Travion Henderson, Quinshon Judkins, all backed up. That's standing as round 2 talents. Then you got Bashal Tootin from Virginia Tech, who I think is the most athletic out of all the guys we mentioned. I think he put himself maybe second round, late second, early third. But 3-day guys, Brashard Smith from SMU, RJ Harvey from UCF, DJ Giddens from Kansas State, and Trevor Etienne all played themselves into a situation where they could go 3rd, 4th round now too. So,
I think the best.
bro,
I think
and we ain't even talking about Cam Scatterbo.
Scatterbo, yeah. And I think the most pro-rated right now, who's gonna go to a team right now and be highly productive.
Quinshon,
No, I think it's Trayvon Henderson
he cold.
from Ohio State.
Ohio State, but yeah, both
And he
of them
been
boys.
there. He been there for 4 years.
Yeah, that's right.
So, and I think he can go to a team right now and be highly productive.
Yeah, I agree. Let's get to the losers. Weezy, give me your first loser and why.
My first loser is Tez Walker.
Tez Johnson.
Tez Johnson. I said Tez Walker. Tez Walker ain't do that good either. But
Yeah.
Tez Johnson.
Yeah.
All right. Here's what I figured out about Tez Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
You know how the quarterbacks go and say, "No, I'm not gonna throw.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna do my measurables."
Mm-hmm.
What he should have did was, I'm not gonna do my measurables. I'm just gonna run the I'm just gonna run the routes. Because they barbecuing him on how little he is.
He's little. And he's slow. You can't be little and slow. If
But
you're going to
he
be
was
little, you
highly
got to be fast.
He was highly productive at Oregon.
If you're going to be little, you got to be fast.
My thing is, okay, do you look at Tez Johnson and do you ignore all the game tape? Just
nah.
this one.
He going to get drafted.
So but he's gonna be the smallest. He's 154 pounds.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I wouldn't have weighed.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't have weighed to my pro day.
Here's the thing. Do you think Tank Dell is fast?
Tank Dell's fast. Twitchy.
They the same weight, and he ran a 4.49.
Yeah. I'm telling you, in the right system, you don't gotta be blazing fast.
Yeah. Just got to get open.
Gotta get open.
Yeah.
Run for the catch.
So you saying that Tez can still get open with that speed at 4.5?
Tank Dell.
4.59 is slow though.
You ran a 4.5?
Ran a 4.5.
Yeah, but he might. I don't know.
4.5 is crazy.
You can't be slow and that can jam you off the line.
Come on, man. Yeah. My first loser is Isaiah Bond. He talked a big game, man, about breaking that 4.21. You know how fast 4.21 is?
World class speed.
Dude, that's a different type of speed. He came up very short. I'm talking about very short. There were concerns about the Texas wide receivers' consistency. after a down final year with the Longhorns. And I think that positive spin that he'll have to figure out during their pro day is going to be vital for them because
he ended up running a 4.4.
Yeah, he got to run at least a 4.4.
He did run a 4.4.
He ran a 4.4?
Yeah, I think he ran a 4.4. He said he going to run a 4.2, but he ran a 4.4.
He ran a 4.4.
Yeah, but
that means that need to be a 4.3.
Does that mean he's undraftable?
No, Isaiah Bond gonna get drafted
because he was a monster at Texas.
Monster, yeah.
He won that game for him.
Souped up on college football. Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. I think the combine is overhyped.
Nah. Yeah. Give me another loser, Weezy.
Will Howard.
He looked bad.
Will Howard's horrible.
And let me tell you why though, bro. It's so hard to throw, and we talked about this in your spaces. It's hard to throw to wide receivers when you don't know when they coming out of the breaks. Like Weezy, I know when we on this podcast, I know what you're gonna do. What if we got a random person on here that's sitting right here? We don't know what they gonna do.
Yeah, but to a certain extent, that was right. But I watched his tape. A lot of his passes, the deep ball pass, he's just overthrowing people.
Yeah, because he don't know the speed of the wide receiver.
Yeah, but that's just a simple pass. All you guys just throwing that ball out. He's overthrowing it.
It's some science to that. It's some science to throwing that deep ball. It is. It can't have too much air. You got to let people run under it. Because if you throw it too short, then it's a person where you got to stop. Can't stop.
He literally talked himself into being undrafted.
He going to get drafted, though. He stinks, though. I said Will Howard was bad. That's the reason Ohio State was in the situation they was in.
He won't get drafted.
You put that on the board.
Will Howard?
Will Howard going to get drafted, though. He going to get drafted. But he bad, though. He bad, though. Yeah, he going to get bad. Yeah, he gonna get drafted. But my last loser, Senior Bowl measurements, man. All-Star game that we see every year is the first major event ahead of the NFL draft. Gives teams their first chance to kind of scout, get the measurements early before they get to the combine. You kind of compare and contrast. So you do that, and they had Jalen Milroe's hand at 8 3/4 inches at the Senior Bowl. At the combine, his hands were 9 3/8. That's a big difference, bro. It's a huge difference. Offensive linemen also had shorter arm length measurements than at the Senior Bowl or the Shrine Bowl. So now you got to figure out everything has to be measured at a high level. And then you got guys half-ass measuring. That's why people don't really do measurements at pro days because it's going to have, you get home, you're going to get a little bit of that home cooking. Clock a little faster.
He should have ran the 40. He should have ran the 40 to me.
Who?
Jalen Milroe.
No. He did what he was supposed to do. And the reason, we know he fast. We know what he's supposed to do. Yeah, no, he needs to throw. And he's going to kill in this pro day. I'm telling you, that's what I love watching pro days. Because you see the best of the players. That's when you see, I ain't going to lie, one of the best pro days I ever seen, Johnny Manziel. And also, who is it? Ooh, your boy played at BYU. Zach Wilson.
He looked amazing.
That I ain't gonna lie, he almost saw it. I was like, Weezy got one. I said, Weezy got
number 2 pick in the draft.
Yeah.
I don't think he's that bad.
He threw it off his back leg, 60. That deep ball you talking about, he threw it off his back leg, 60, easy, with ease, dog. Hard to do. All right, before we get started with halftime, let's talk some NBA, guys. Or guy. Philadelphia 76ers star Joel Embiid's lingering knee problems continue to require a unique set of surgical procedures to properly repair the damage. Embiid could have to undergo surgery for 3 different radical procedures to give him a chance at resuming his career at something close to full strength. That is vital. Something close to full strength. So that don't mean that he still might be MVP Embiid the process. We just want to get him back at full strength. Now, the list of potential procedures include a meniscus replacement. Secondly, a low-dose radiation therapy, which is crazy. And lastly, something known as an osteotomy that will require doctors to break a bone in the hip to realign the joint to alleviate pressure. Doctors at some of these procedures could require between 6 months to a full year of rehab before an athlete could return to game action. Weezy, is it over for the process?
I think it has to be over for him, just for good health. Because that's one of them surgeries like they gotta go in there and re-break something to fix something else.
Yeah.
You worry about at 60 years old being able to walk without a cane. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you need to look out for your well-being. You made your money.
Yeah.
You made your money. You got your MVP. It just ain't. It's not healthy for you to play.
Now we saw a radical surgery with Lonzo Ball, and now he's back and will play at a high level again. Sign an extension for a contract. Stay with the Bulls for another 2 years. Still looks good out there. But Embiid, he's owned $299 million all the way through the end of the 28-29 season.
Get your money in. If I see Embiid, he won't be himself. We already know he won't be himself.
Yeah.
It'll be 3 years before we see the real Embiid. And then you go out there, he can step on somebody else's foot.
Yeah, Rose and tears Achilles. That's crazy. Because he had that meniscus tear in February of 2024, then returned in the playoffs, first round exit. Then what didn't help is that he went and played USA basketball. That really did it. He helped us win the gold, but it didn't help. And he had been lingering with those knee issues, couldn't play back-to-backs all the way through. But he signed that extension in September of 2024. I think if the 76ers knew that it was going to be like this, they wouldn't have signed it.
Yeah. Seeing him do this kind of makes me think like, no, I was hard on Kawhi Leonard. Man, it kind of makes me think, man, he might not have been that stupid for what he did.
You set out.
He set out. Set out all those years, all those games, didn't play back-to-backs.
That's right.
And now he's playing.
Now, the 76ers could potentially seek a medical retirement for Embiid that would get him off the payroll. It would be an independent doctor that would come in and do a full scan to see what's going on. And if they agree that he can no longer play, the contract will be wiped off the books this time next year.
So he won't get paid.
He'll get paid, but it won't be
the full amount.
No, he'll get the money. It just won't be on the cap space for the 76ers, so it'll be wiped clean.
I'm praying that happens for him.
Yeah, but that means he can't play again.
He don't need to play.
He don't need to play.
He don't need to play. Because Joel Embiid's what?
He ain't number 31.
Yes,
that's young, dude.
But for him, 7 foot, that's old for them bones. Because he's been hurt since he's what, 22?
Yeah.
So that's old. That's dog years, man.
Damn, Joel. Yeah, Joel, he'll be 31 in March 16th, a couple of weeks.
So when was he drafted?
He was drafted in 2014.
All right, so think about that. 2014, that's 11 years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
When he first came in the league 11 years ago, he set out the first year.
He set out the first 2 years.
Set out the first 2 years. So he already got a late start. Set out the first 2 years, and now he's having another surgery.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, man, chill.
But it was all different injuries. He had
It's all leg.
yeah, it was
all
It
knees.
was his foot. No, it was his foot. Foot the first 2 years. He just re-broke it. Same thing that happened to Chet. Chet broke his foot the same way. He only missed a year. Joel missed 2. I don't know. We'll see, man. Good luck and God bless Joel Embiid, man.
Do you think he should play again? If he's your son, your friend, your homeboy, what you telling him?
I'll play. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, it depends on how you look after these surgeries. But yeah, you go get that money. Hell, somebody might take Embiid and give him another contract in 2029.
You'd be a fool.
He'll just be 33, 34.
Bro, we said it like that's young.
Bro, Paul George just got $188 million at 34 years old.
Yeah, but Paul George is not injury prone.
Shit, let you tell it?
No, he just not. Yeah, let Paul George be starting on Paul George.
That's what I'm saying. Kawhi just got one at 34 with multiple knee injuries.
Not this type of injury though, bro.
Kawhi Leonard? You just said he ain't even playing back-to-backs. He the most injured player of this era.
They have to re-break a bone in his hip.
I'm just saying he can get paid again. I think he can get another 100.
Yeah, that hip bone is rough.
That hip bone connected to the
Man, that hip bone is rough.
Yeah.
You ever ate a whole chicken with the leg and the thigh on it? It's hard to break that bone, man. That leg and that thigh together. Good meat though. Good meat.
Pause.
Good
Pause. Man, let's get started with halftime. Jesus Christ. Pause.
Shit, good white meat.
Pause. J-Ho. Check us out each and every Monday. The Revolution will be podcast.
Revolution will be podcast.
Halftime, we are here to talk the Tank versus Roach. We're recapping it. Now, Jeff is our in-house boxing expert, but what we'll talk about is Tank Davis was guaranteed to get up to $2 million for this fight, with earnings potentially reaching to $7 million, and pay-per-view sales exceeded 700,000. Lamont Roach, making his return to the ring, secured 750,000, which could rise up to 1.8 for some pay-per-view conditions. Weezy, did Roach get cheated at this fight?
I don't think he got cheated.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it was a draw either. You think it was a draw?
I've always looked at boxing as the person has to come in and beat the champ. You got to beat the champ. You got to knock him out. You got to do something. And I don't think Roach did that in that fight.
To win it. Yeah, so
Yeah.
Tank should have won the fight.
So a draw was, I think Tank should have actually won the fight, but a draw makes sense too, to me.
What I think what hurt Tank is when he took that knee.
But I'm telling you, that knee, it was so out of the blue, you could tell it was just something was in his eye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's little things like that happen that's not a big deal that comes out to be big deals.
That's right.
I don't think he would have took that knee to another fighter.
No, he wouldn't. That's why I think, man, you could tell I think he took Roach's chump and was like, all right, let me take this knee and make sure I'm straight.
Because they homeboys too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So if he takes that knee, it makes the judge look like, man, he ain't taking this fight serious.
Right. Yeah. So, yeah, they already agreed to a rematch, and that's where the money is in a rematch. Those purses that I mentioned, $7 million, 1.8, likely double of that. So that's a win for Roach because he wasn't going to get no more money like that, but Tank going to always get some money. So to fight a guy you know you can beat if you just come in and focus and not playing around, that's a win. That's a win for both.
Yeah. That's a win for both. The rematch is going to be the real fight.
That's
so somebody has to be knocked out, though.
Somebody definitely got to be knocked out. To beat the champ, you got to knock the champ out.
That's gonna ruin friendships.
Nah. Tank gonna beat the hell out of him this next time.
If we box,
if
we box,
lose. Mm-hmm.
If we box,
and you lose,
and I knock you out,
yeah,
and will we ever be friends again?
Yeah.
And I knock your ass completely. I knock you out. You can walk around every day knowing, man, he knocked me out.
Yeah, if we getting paid $1 million and you getting 7, I'm getting 1.8. Yeah,
nah, bro, you put me on the show.
Nah,
you can't sit by me knowing every week knowing I knocked your ass out.
Nah, I'm gonna get you back though. We're gonna fight again.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we are.
See, that's what I'm saying right now.
We're gonna fight again.
No, we're not.
Oh yeah.
You mean in the streets?
How'd you knock me out? We was in a boxing ring. You know?
Yeah.
Oh no, I ain't gonna fight you again. Yeah, let's get a rematch. I'll be asking for the rematch.
I'm not signing. I already knocked you out. What a rematch for?
Why not?
Because I knocked your ass completely out.
Because you know that we go in there again, I'm going to knock your ass out. You don't want to do that. No, but if I knocked you out, would you want to fight me again?
No.
You done?
No.
You're a quitter.
I'm done. But I'm just saying 2 friends can't go in there and knock somebody and get on the phone and talk like nothing happened.
Yeah, they can. If you're getting paid $1.5 million and you're getting $7 million, yes, you can.
I don't think so.
That eases the pain. You told me you could live off $3 million for 2 lifetimes. So shit.
I thought.
Yeah.
Probably could.
Yeah, it's bullshit. Let's get started the second half, man.
Make sure you check us out on iTunes, Facebook, Instagram, Google Play, Spotify, Beyond Pod, YouTube, Amazon Music, and Amazon Music. Hey, if you got Amazon Prime,
hell yes, there too.
Make sure you do all that, all right? And when these ads start showing, ads are free if you got Amazon Prime or Amazon Music. Make sure you check that out. All right, to get up on the full archive of past episodes of FSP, just simply search Full Sport Press Podcast.
Second half, NFL free agency predictions for the defensive side of the ball. I am J-Hove.
It's your boy Weezy. What it do?
Weezy, the NFL isn't even a month removed from crowning the Philadelphia Eagles Super Bowl champions. Free agency is upon us right now. On Tuesday, the window to use franchise transitions. It closed while only Tee Higgins from the Cincinnati Bengals, and you call this Trey Smith, being given the former designations. Now with the free agency's tampering period starting on March the 10th, the day that you guys will hear this, before the new year league opens at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on March the 12th. The moves have been made at a high level. And on this episode, we are here to predict the top defensive free agent landing spots, including the best fits for each team First things first, we have a person that's already been signed. We have Zach Bond, linebacker from the Eagles, 28 years old. He re-signed with the Eagles for a 3-year, $51 million contract, $34 million guaranteed at signing, making Bond one of the highest paid linebackers in the entire NFL. Was this a good signing for the Eagles, Weezy?
Yeah, smart move. With that defense, anybody that they can re-sign to get to come back to that defense is a great signing.
I agree. Him and Jalen Carter, I think, were the best two players on that defense all year. His versatility, making plays throughout the entire defense, 150 snaps at defensive lineman and in the slot. He unlocked that Eagles defense. He was an all-pro, deserved every penny that he got. They had to give him a chance to come back. So,
if you remember in that draft, Jalen Carter, he kind of fell to him.
Yeah, very similar to how James Pierce is falling in this draft.
Yeah, he fell to him.
Yeah, so best available. I always say, and the Eagles did a great job because there were so many teams that need Jalen Carter and didn't get him, and he fell right in the Eagles' lap. That's perfect. Shout out to Zach Bone. Stories, yeah, I don't even talk about that story. Next up, we have Milton Williams, defensive tackle for the Eagles, 26 years old. Give me his free agency prediction.
I got him going back.
No, he ain't got no money to do that. Nobody. No. Nah, but that's the thing. That I think Howie Roseman could have got him if they would have re-signed him before the actual Super Bowl. Because I think he was the MVP of the Super Bowl. He had 2 sacks, forced fumble, played well. Only 26. His stock is too high. I have him going to Denver because they need a guy there. One of the best defensive linemen available.
They got to overpay.
Yeah. That's what you do for situations like that. Fit well in Vance Joseph's attacking defense, allow him to hit the market again before he turns 30. So Milton Williams betting on himself and going to Denver. Next up, we have another signing, Osa Odigizua. Yep, Odigizua. Yep.
You did good with that one.
D tackle from the Dallas Cowboys, 27 years old. He re-signed with the Dallas Cowboys for 4 years, $80 million with $58 million guaranteed. How you feel about that?
Yeah, it's about time the Cowboys made a big signing this year.
Yeah.
They've did nothing this offseason.
Yeah, I mean they didn't do anything last year, but bringing back Odigizua, yeah, they had to do it. They had to do it, and self-scouting has been the problem for the Dallas Cowboys because they let their guys that are there just leave plenty of the times, and he comes back. They really need that. They got so much needed on their team as far as holes, man. The only bright spot is him and Micah Parsons, but they got a whole linebacker, secondary, safety, whatever the case may be, more than they would like to admit. So bringing back Osa, man, that's a big deal. That's a good signing.
Good signing. And that's gonna help Micah Parsons out.
Yeah.
They just gotta get some linebackers.
Man, but that's having Micah Parsons and Osa, man, that's the thing. You can get a good middle linebacker right there. Boom, you out the door.
Yeah.
Yep. Next up, man, one of my guys, Charvarius Ward, cornerback from the San Francisco 49ers, 29 years old. Give me a free agent's prediction for my guy. I got a bunch of 49ers on this list.
My thing is, who else do y'all have other than Charvarius Ward?
In the secondary? That's the reason.
And corner.
At corner, we don't. Lamonte, I forgot his name. We gave him a bunch of money. But that's the thing. That's what we do. We let this linger and linger like how the Cowboys did. And
then you got to pay him top money.
And then you got to pay him. Now, with Odigizua, you bring him in and you pay him early, you'll be fine. But now you got the pressure on you. We don't got no corners. Lamonte, I forgot that boy name.
I tell you the smart thing to do because they don't want to overpay for him. You let him go out and test the market.
Mm-hmm.
He's not gonna get big money.
Why not?
Charvarius Ward? Is he locked down?
Yes. He was all pro 2 years ago.
But
DeMondre Lenore.
No, what about this year? What was he this year?
Oh, he was hurt this year. Well, you know what happened with him this year, right? You remember the story that happened with him?
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. But all that comes to play.
And, yeah, he lost his little girl.
I understand
That's tough, man.
I understand that, but all that comes to play.
Yeah. You lose your little girl. He said he really don't want to be in California. I think he wants to first start in a new city. And I think he goes to Minnesota and gets that going because the Vikings are going to lose both of their outside corners. A couple of more seasons in his prime left for him. I think him going in a first place to start new, man, that's tough. You come back to the city and probably in the same home where you lose your daughter. It's tough. So I think it's a fresh start for him, and I understand that, especially when we overpaid for DeMondre Lenore.
Yeah, he gonna need some. He gonna need one of the organizations to have some sympathy for him
Yeah,
to get his money.
that's tough.
That's tough because he had a lot on his mind, but the thing is, production wasn't there.
Now, I'm telling you, he was one of the best cornerbacks the year before. Then that happened with his daughter, and man, his career went upside down. Hey, he just needs a fresh start.
Yeah, but that negotiating piece is, what if this lingers? What if you need?
Nah, should be fine.
Okay.
I think that's why somebody only signs a 1-year deal with him next year.
Right.
That's what makes sense. Next up, we have Nick Bolton, linebacker from the Kansas City Chiefs, only 25 years old. Where you got him going with?
They better sign him back.
They can't. Can't afford him.
They're gonna restructure some money, man.
How? Ain't nobody else to restructure. They can pay
Chris
5
Jones?
dudes. Chris Jones, you can't restructure Pat anymore. Travis Kelce's 19.5, 21 million. And then they just paid one of those offensive linemen. They gonna lose their best offensive lineman because of this.
Man,
That money's tied up within 6
I hate to
players.
say this, man, but he can go to the Cowboys
Go crazy.
and make them
Oh,
a top 5 defense.
immediately. They just can't afford them though. Because they have so many holes, they can't spend all that money on one person. They're going to have to get an older guy. And we're going to talk about him in a second here. But 3-down linebackers like Nick Bolton, man, it's hard to find. Rarely took a snap off the ball for Spags' defense. He's just one of those guys. And I think the Cincinnati Bengals need a 3-down linebacker to replace Jermaine Pratt. He's a seamless replacement for that, man. So possibly I think it'd be an upgrade for Jermaine Pratt. So I got him going to the Cincinnati Bengals.
Nobody wants to go to Cincinnati. Nobody wants to.
I think they're going to trade one. I think they finna trade Jamar Chase.
I think they're freeing up all the money to sign him, but nobody else wants to play.
Trey Hendrickson, he asked for a trade.
Yep.
Whatchamacallit retired. Sam Hubbard retired. You lose Jermaine Pratt. You don't have any corners. What are you going back for?
Yeah. Well, that the owner known for not paying.
He's cheap. He's cheap as hell.
Cheap.
He's cheap as hell. I'm telling you, I think Oakland gets Chase.
It's no way they let Chase walk out. No way they let Chase walk out.
I don't think Chase wants to play there anymore.
He might not, for the money he will though.
Yeah. Next up, man, a San Francisco 49er, Dre Greenlaw, linebacker, 28 years old. Weezy, how you feel about Dre Greenlaw? Where you going?
Is he healthy?
Missed all of 2024 with a torn Achilles. Came back, wasn't the same Dre, but again, it's coming off a torn Achilles that he did close to a year from that. He can still play though.
1-year deal.
Dallas Cowboys.
I had him going to Miami Dolphins.
They don't need him. They got sideline middle linebacker.
Who?
Forgot that kid name. Cole though. Cole middle linebacker.
I got him going to Miami. Because Miami defense is horrible this year.
Yeah, but they losing so much. Nah. What I'm saying is they can't afford them. I think the Cowboys makes the most sense because they need a middle linebacker. You lose Eric Kendricks last year
What I'm saying is a 1-year deal though.
to go to the Cowboys. 1-year prove a deal. Because he is a coverage linebacker. Him and Fred Warner was the best duo until he tore his Achilles. Doing all that damn jumping.
But you got your offensive you got defensive coordinator coming
Back, Robert Saleh back. He unlock us. Boy, we finna get him back. I'm telling you, he gonna replace everybody we need replaced. Next up, we have a Miami Dolphin, Javon Holland, safety, 25 years old. Where's he going, Weezy?
Well, he wants anywhere from $15 million to $20 million a year.
You know who his agent is?
Who?
David Mulligetto.
Yeah.
He get his guys paid.
Top 2 on his list is Carolina Panthers and Tennessee Titans.
Because that's who can pay him. He wants to get paid. That's all he worried about. He hasn't looked the same since that 2023 knee injury.
Yeah, I can't see. Carolina be a good spot for him. I don't want him here for no $20 million.
Yeah, because y'all spent some money last year, and it was a limit. Y'all got a limit.
Hopefully not.
Yeah, hopefully not. But I got them going to the Las Vegas Raiders. They're making big changes, replacing both of their general manager and their head coach. You bring in $96 million now. You can spend some of that money, bring in Holland, 25, play close to that area, and play to Oregon for college. So up that way, man, projected, I would say, 4-year, $60 million deal, making perfect sense for the Raiders to get him. So, but Holland can still play. He 25.
Holland can still play. He just
Yeah.
wants a lot of money.
He just want a lot of money. And his body of work still stands out to be impressive for me. But that 2024 season, everybody's season looked bad last year.
Is he worth $20 million a year?
Yeah. Hell yeah. If you got a linebacker that can play and you got a corner.
So you know the safety is making $21 million. He ain't better than none of them safeties. Winfield from Tampa Bay.
He ain't better than Winfield.
Buda Baker.
Buda Baker, yeah.
He ain't better than Buda
Derwin.
Baker. Derwin.
Yeah. He right there. He right at the end of that, though.
No. You were right there to play for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Mika Fitzpatrick.
He ain't better than Mika.
Yeah, I said he right after them.
And one more. I forgot one more that plays Hamilton.
Kyle Hamilton. Good. Kyle Hamilton.
So he's number 6.
Yeah, he right after all of those. Kyle Hamilton cold. Nah, Derwin James number 1.
Winfield is 1.
Derwin James number 1.
Winfield is 1.
Derwin,
He's only safety getting paid $21 million. Winfield is 1.
But I'm trying to tell you, Derwin James is the best safety in all of football.
I think it's Winfield.
Hell no. Kyle Hamilton was getting his ass cooked the end of the year. He was getting cooked by tight ends. Next up, we have Hassan Reddick, edge from the New York Jets, 30 years old. We get into the older guys. What we got, Weezy? How you feel about Hassan Reddick?
Joey Bosa just left the Chargers.
Yeah.
Can he go to Chargers? I think he had a crazy start last year by not holding out. You know, he didn't get the proper training he needed.
Yeah.
Chargers.
That makes sense. I mean, you got to give him a mulligan because he was going through contract negotiations. Just wasn't never really ready to play.
Advice.
He got some bad advice. But I think and that's where I had him going because they need somebody to replace either Khalil Mack and now, of course, Nick Bosa, Joey Bosa. So I think a good older seasoned veteran, pay him half of what Joey Bosa was making, got him going to the Chargers. That's perfect. Bro, I'm telling you, Derwin James so cold.
Derwin James is good, but I just think you don't think Winfield is good?
I think Winfield is good. I think he's third on that list. I think Kyle Hamilton.
God.
I think Kyle Hamilton is 2.
Yeah, I don't agree with
I
that.
actually think Mika Fitzpatrick is better than Hamilton. I mean, than your boy.
Buda Baker?
Nah, Mika Fitzpatrick is 3. Buda's 4, and then your guy Winfield is 5. He just was the person that came up the latest.
Winfield is 5?
I think Winfield is 5.
No.
Yeah.
You got that list all screwed.
Derwin is 1, without a doubt.
Derwin 1, Winfield's 2.
Nah, Winfield ain't better. Winfield's not better than Mika Fitzpatrick. He not better than Buda. What?
Winfield's 2.
No.
Fitzpatrick.
He don't cover.
Buda.
He don't cover. Derwin does everything. Kyle Hamilton does everything.
Buda does everything too.
No. Now, Buda does too. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Winfield, you got him in 40.
You try to sleep on Buda too. Buda cold.
Buda ain't playing for nobody. They ain't playing for nothing.
Not enough.
It's good conversation. Next up, we got Khalil Mack, edge from the Los Angeles Chargers, 34 years old. What you think, Weez?
I think Khalil Mack needs to wait it out.
I told you he aging well.
I don't know. He had his sacks he had last year was off of one game. He had 5 sacks in one game.
Man.
He had 5 sacks in one game. And then he
What I'm saying is, if you ask him to play every down, yeah, it's gonna look a little different. But if you ask him to play in spurts, I'm gonna tell you where he needs to go. He needs to go to Detroit Lions. Be opposite.
Yeah, that'll be a good spot for him.
Perfect.
That'll be a good spot for him.
Perfect.
Or he can go to the 49ers.
We don't need him.
Yeah. You can use him.
No. We ain't getting no over.
Detroit don't leave. Detroit don't. Not for a long term deal.
You just need him for 1 year. Detroit
Yeah,
needs him for 1 year.
Yeah, nobody's gonna.
That's why they got Zadarius Smith. Zadarius Smith also dating.
Wait, hold on. Nobody's gonna sign him to a long term deal. He's not gonna get.
It's a 1 year deal.
1 year deal. 1 year deal with the 49ers. 1 year deal with Detroit. 1 year deal with the Cowboys. It'll be great moves for him.
They don't need him. None of those teams need him. Detroit needs him. They need somebody opposite Chandler Hudson.
I thought they had somebody when they got hurt.
Aiden Hutchinson. Who are you talking about? No, it was Zadarius Smith, who's frolicking around with Cash Doll.
I don't blame him.
He ain't trying to hoop. He ain't trying to hoop no more.
That's why gumbo thick.
Oh, see, that's why you can't have you on the show, but it's just me and you, man. You get to
Shit.
tripping.
I ain't
Next up,
Am I tripping, Kevin?
see, we have Talanoa.
See, he said it loud.
Yeah,
He's tripping,
yeah,
baby.
he's
Yes.
tripping. Next up, we have Talanoa Hufanga, safety from the San Francisco 49ers.
He cleared his name on that one,
He
didn't he?
sure did. He's only 25 years old. Free agency prediction. Where you got him going with? Because he's not coming back to the 49ers.
If he ain't coming back to the 49ers,
Yeah, he ain't coming back. I'm hot about it, too. Because he only 25. Just turned 25, too. February.
we got the money for him.
Yeah, I'll do.
We got the money for
He'll
him.
be good for y'all.
Or that or Miami. Miami got the money, too.
Yeah, I got him going to the Packers so he can have somebody else opposite Xavier McCarron. Boy, them two good safeties. That look like it's my Madden team, man. The cameraman.
Man, if they get him and Jair stays healthy,
Jair's gone.
he left?
Leaving. He leaving. They trading him. That's done.
Really?
Mm-hmm. That's who y'all should have got instead of paying Legarius Sneed. He got out on y'all ass. Jair Alexander can still play.
Yeah. I don't think they're gonna trade him.
He just got released, huh?
Who got released?
Christian Kirk. He got
They
released.
traded. No, to Texans.
They just traded him.
For a 7th-round pick.
Oh, you know why? Because Tank Dell had to have another surgery. That's good. That's good pickup for the Texans. Because they said he was going to be released earlier today.
Yeah, Tank Dell's not going to play this whole year.
That's what they said. Yeah, he had to have ACL surgery yesterday.
Damn. They didn't know that was messed up at first?
Well, they went in and had surgery clean because, he broke
a bunch of ALs.
Yeah. But he actually broke a bone in his knee, and then it was a compound fracture. So they couldn't get to the ACL, but he had to have ACL surgery this week. That's tough, man. But adding Christian Kirk on that team, Nico Collins, you got Christian Kirk, and then they'll get somebody in there.
Because
Diggs going to go to the Cowboys.
Play with his brother?
Mm-hmm.
You know who Diggs running around with, don't you?
Cardi B. Cardi!
He had a good time.
Oh, my God.
But no,
let's close things out.
Christian Kirk goes to the Texans. Christian Kirk he's a veteran, too.
Yeah, Christian Kirk. No,
that's not a bad pickup. If you think
it ain't a bad pickup. I didn't say that.
It ain't a drop off.
It ain't hell no. Christian Kirk ain't no drop off. And they lost Evan Ingram and Christian Kirk.
They done.
You happy about that?
Yeah, because the quarterback wasn't that good either.
No, he good.
He didn't have a good year last year.
Second best quarterback in that division.
Who the first? Oh yeah, I don't know if he's the second.
You better than Anthony Richardson.
I'm glad you said it.
Yeah, well, you black quarterback, so you don't like no black quarterback.
Man, I ain't gonna do that.
Let's close things out. We got Justin Simmons, safety from the Atlanta Falcons, 31 years old. Where's he going with?
He didn't
do good. He didn't do bad in Atlanta.
He didn't do great.
He didn't do bad. He came in late.
He didn't do great.
He didn't do bad.
I don't want Justin Simmons on my team.
He just 31 years old. You get
I'm not saying
he didn't go through no training camp. Like, you gotta give him time to get some run.
1 year deal in San Francisco, take him.
We don't need him.
Who's your safety? You can rid of.
We getting rid of Hufanga. We finna get a guy.
Who? No. Stop. Because right now you just
we don't need a 31-year-old safety. I think he goes to the Colts. He was gonna sign with the Colts. He was trying to get too much money. They need a safety.
You always tell me my team needs somebody, but then when I try to get you the guy that my team needs, you say we don't need him.
He don't fit. He don't fit in our scheme. We need a roaming safety. He don't roam. He a box safety.
We don't want his ass either. If he can't do that, we'll be a linebacker.
We might go get Javon Holland.
You gonna pay him 20? At least 17?
I ain't doing that.
That's what he want.
We need a safety.
I think Javon Holland's gonna sign with Carolina though.
That's bad.
They got the money.
So?
It's not enough.
It's not enough. Hey, where Joey Bosa going?
Joey Bosa might go play with his brother.
Hello.
Take some.
Hello.
Take some money off.
Hello. Take some money off, play with your brother. So they can then do the little dance. You know, they big MAGA guys.
Big MAGA.
It'll be tough. Trying to think. Who else? Somebody else just got cut. I was gonna ask you about Christian Kirk, but he already got traded. Somebody else got cut lately.
You think Stephon Diggs is gonna go play?
He's gonna play with his brother for sure. Absolutely. Or Baltimore.
Baltimore don't need him.
Yes, they do.
Mm-mm.
They don't have no wide receivers.
Yeah, they do.
Who they got? Rashad Bateman. Who else?
Number 4.
Zay Flowers.
Zay Flowers.
Where the rest of them? Mark Andrews gone.
They still got Likely.
That's a tight end. Nelson Aguilar is caca. So they need a wide receiver.
Stephon Diggs.
Hello? Hello? Yeah. I mean, me and you, dog. Wasn't that bad?
Nah, you were nervous. You were nervous as hell. Y'all should have heard him call me, man. Just me and you. You were nervous. You were nervous, but it wasn't that bad, though, right?
Wasn't that good?
See,
Yeah.
you saw at the instant.
That was all for the laugh.
At
That was
the-
all for the laugh. You did your thing, man. Like me.
At the instant.
Like me. Now, tweet some questions throughout the week at Full Sport Press. Don't forget to comment, give us a thumbs up on the YouTube page, on the iTunes page. Please rate and subscribe. And more importantly, don't forget to tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
Everything paid for.
Oh, I would say Weezy.
I watched that to tell a friend 6 times. You want me to say it 6 more?
One more. To
Tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
To tell a friend.
Time out. Like Wash said. I'm not like Wash said. Time out. Big time out. I'm not saying this shit though. Wash said. I'm telling y'all, if you ever get a chance to come in and watch a production meeting in the studio, for either FTYA or the Full Sport Press, you need to come do it, man. And tell them what you'll see. The production meetings here are you know
What'd he say? What'd he say?
Sean Wash said, big time out. I'm not yelling no more than this. He said, y'all could do what y'all gotta do. I'm not yelling.
Oh shit. Cameraman, the Revolution will be podcasting. We are
Thank you for listening to the Full Sport Press podcast. To catch up on previous episodes, please check out the YouTube page and wherever you find your favorite podcast. Don't forget, tell a friend to tell a friend.
the Revolution will be podcasted.